Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Did you think I was going somewhere? I'm not going. Big Mac filet of fish, coral pound French fries, iced Coke, stick shakes, sundaes, and apple pies. That's my day, except I'm a vegetarian now. I'm not going anywhere. Boost. I am so out of order today. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album, Dad. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a song to sing. Rock on, gold dust woman. When in doubt, right? Okay, so I have to make sure that the camera's all fine, and now I can take off my glasses, and I basically can't see again. Anyway, so if you don't know what happened to my eye, my, you're gonna shoot your eye out. Oh my God, something went in my eye. Oh my Lord, family friendly. Anyway, you can go watch my past video. Today is a 2 for Thursday. That means I made 2 videos today. My first video was about Shane Dawson and some drama that he is in, so you're gonna wanna go check out that video. And today we are gonna talk about Jeffree Star, and we're gonna talk about Kat Von D. Now, let me tell you a little history lesson, boys and girls. This is so strange. My very first drama video that I ever did on this channel, September 1st of 2016, was about Jeffree Star and Kat Von D. And it was about their falling out that they had had. And it started over this logo and things like that. And then I did, I've done so many Jeffree Star videos over the years. Not so many Kat Von D. You know, it seems to me that Kat Von D has done a few things in her career that have not been great for her and has really kind of hurt herself. So we're going to talk about that. I mean, everybody does, but we're going to talk about that in just a second. So anyway, let's talk about Jeffree Star first, because I know nobody cares about Kat Von D no more, right? I mean, listen, we're going to talk about what she's coming out and doing in just a second. But I want to talk about Jeffree Star first. Jeffree Star put up a tweet a couple days ago, and it says, here, I'll put it up right here. It says, "Good morning, everyone. Yes, the rumors are true. Jeffree Star Cosmetics is discontinuing the Thirsty and Alien eyeshadow palettes. Time to make room for all the new SHI Toot dropping in 2020. So, if you guys, I guess, I don't know if you still can, if they're still on the website. I haven't gone and looked, but they will not be remanufacturing those. They won't be manufacturing those anymore. So to some degree, if you have one, it's going to be a collector's item. So you would probably want to go and try to find that, because they'll probably be $1,100 on eBay. So anyway, I'm just saying. Anyway, go check out and get those things if you want to. Now, I have to tell you what was interesting about this was I was rolling through here to see the comments. I wanted to see if the comments were positive, if they were negative, if the comments were like, oh, we're going to miss this, or blah, 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 whatever, right? And I came down here to like the 5th comment, and I was like, oh, it's my good Judy, Christina Randall. So if you don't know who Christina Randall is, Christina Randall has, I think, like 3 channels now. I think she has her Christina Randall channel, just Christina Randall, I think, or something like that. And then it's like a vlog channel. It's like stories and whatever. And then her family's got, listen. And then she's going to be on a TV show. Y'all know she's going to be on a TV show. It's called Spy Games. Oh my God. Listen, she's going places, okay? Jessica Kent, she just passed 200,000 subscribers. She's another, they're prison channels, basically, okay? These are like the people that I hang out with in my real life, okay? We've lived some lives, okay? You cannot compete with these people, because these girls, Jessica and Christina, let me just tell you, okay? They hustle. I watched that movie with, what's her face, J-Lo. Doesn't she look so good? Oh my God, she looks incredible for 50 years old. Those weren't no hustlers in that movie, okay? That movie was dark and depressing. When I think they're going to come out with a movie called Hustlers, I think of Christina Randall and Jessica Kent, because those girls took everything that they learned back in the day. And this is what we do in recovery, okay? We take all of the negative things that we used to do, and we turn those into strengths. And that is what Jessica Kent and Christina Randall have done. They have completely turned their lives around. They are an inspiration and a motivational to tons and tons of people. And I am so proud to call them some of my friends. So anyway, I noticed underneath Christina's channel, or Christina's comment on I've like lost my mind. I lost my mind. Squid. Anyway, Christina says, at Jeffree Star, could I please get my order that I put in on Black Friday? I have emailed, tweeted, DM'd, and no one is helping me. I don't want to be rude, but I've been a long-time customer and would really like my stuff on refund, please. Now, I noticed underneath here, Killer Merch responded, and they said, hey, Christina, our customer service team has tried to email you twice, 1-4 followed up on 1-6 about your order already, but haven't heard back. Would you mind double checking your spam junk folder? Always happy to help whoever we can. And what was interesting about this was, at that point, I just reached out to her. I was like, girl, what's going on with this? And I was like, now, Christina's somebody that she likes to stay out of the drama, but she was like, you can use this. She was like, you know, people have been telling me to make a video, but she was like, I know Jeffree's going through a really hard time. And she was like, but at the same time, he's got a team of people working for him. Like, this shouldn't be a problem. She said, I'm a longtime customer of Jeffree Star's. She said, you know, I've spent $65 or I think it was $65 or $68. She was like, you know, to a lot of people, that's not a lot of money, but to me, it's a lot of money. She was like, you know, and to a lot of other people, it's a lot of money. She said, I either just want my stuff or I want my money. It's either way, right? And then she went in and she explained that they actually did mail the stuff, but they didn't put an address on it. So it just went to her city and then the stuff got sent back is what she's understanding right now. She also looked in her spam folder since they said it was there, and she actually sent me a screenshot, and there was no Killer Merch email in her spam folder or her regular email. So I don't know how they have on their end a copy that Killer Merch sent it out, but Christina has no copy of an email anywhere underneath there. She showed it to me. So she said, hey, I have, and she responded 41 minutes ago and said, hey, I have checked and I don't have any emails from Killer Merch. And then somebody else responded underneath here and they said, this is the second time she's tried to reach out to you and I know you're going through a really hard time, but you can please let Christina know what's coming up with her order. You should tell your customer service team to step it up so you don't have to deal with this on Twitter. And then somebody else says, I would just keep emailing customer service. Eventually someone will get back to you. Make sure you mention you are a YouTuber. I feel like it unfortunately will make them respond faster. You know, and then people underneath here are putting customer service's phone number and things like that. I understand that Jeffree Star is going through a really hard time, and Jeffree Star is the CEO of Killer Merch, and he's the CEO of Jeffree Star Cosmetics and things like that, and I understand that. Jeffree Star, as a CEO, should be able to take care of himself personally and take some time, and his trusted team should be able to handle this. I don't really think those two things belong in the same sentence, and that's just my opinion, okay? I don't believe that having a customer service issue should be ignored because Jeffree Star is going through some personal issues with a breakup and things like that. I think we all feel horrible for him that he's going through this breakup, okay? I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish it on myself. I definitely don't wish it on those around me, and I don't wish it on Jeffree Star. I don't wish it on anybody out there. I can't imagine the pain of going through that, right? But that doesn't really have anything to do with these customer service issues that were occurring before that breakup occurred and after. And I guess it's like, okay, and Jeffree hasn't come out and said this. I mean, he's not saying this. He's just kind of putting one foot in front of the other. He put out some tweets, I thought, that were talking about pain and, you know, that it's okay to not have a great day. And I was like, these are really actually educational tweets. Like, I will go in here and read you a couple more things he says in here because I really liked them. He says in here, it is perfectly normal to not be okay and happy all the time. Don't let social media trick you into thinking anyone has a perfect life. Sometimes I think we all need a reminder. And I think that was a great tweet, you know, that he put out. And then he goes up here and he says, somebody said, healing is weird. Some days you're okay and you're just doing just fine. Other days it still hurts like it's fresh. It's a process with no definitive time frame. And they go on to say something and he says, hi, how are you? Like agreeing with the statement, you know? And so, you know, he has to take his time. That does not mean that business doesn't go on as normal, right? I think many of us that interact with businesses such as McDonald's or, you know, like, I don't know, stores at the mall, Macy's, you know, like Lancome, Ulta, Sephora, I'm sure their executives have personal issues that happen all the time that we are unaware of, but business goes on. And so I think that that has to be the case. And I think Jeffree Star would want that to be the case. I think he would want people to trust in his business that even when things are happening with my personal life, business is going to go on as normal. It's going to, you know, whatever. And people are still having a lot of issues with this merch situation. At this point, I can just tell you, okay, as a customer of many, many online services, I'm constantly shopping. I was shopping last night. I'm shopping all the time. At this point, I would just contact my bank and I would say, I don't want it anymore. Like, I want my money back. I don't want this anymore. If they will do that, you know, and I would just say, like, it's been too long, whatever. That's just my personal opinion. That's how I would personally handle it. But I know that people really, really want this merch and they really want all this stuff. And so it's sad. It's kind of like this catch-22. Like, what do you do? I don't know. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section about all of that. And Len and Christina, I hope you get your stuff. I hope you get your stuff or you get your money. So anyway, thank you, Christina, for letting me use that. You guys should go check out Christina I will tell you in our conversation, she was very, very concerned about coming across nice. She was like, you know, I don't want to come for Jeffree. I know he's going through a really hard time. She was like, but I just want my stuff or I want my money back, you know? And so you guys should go check out Christina. Christina is awesome. And it's Christina Randall. I will link her channel below. And trust me, you will not be bored. I will also list Jessica Kent's channel below too, because I did a collab with Jessica. We were talking about doing another collab sometime too about, I don't know, talking about the good old days from back, you know, when we weren't as YouTube famous as we are now. Let's just put it that way, shouldn't we? Anyway, so let's talk about Kat Von D. Woo! I feel like Kat Von D does not make the news unless she does something completely shocking, right? Like completely shocking. And I will not revisit the whole situation with the anti-vax and all that kind of stuff that she, you know, listen, that has been spoken about enough, okay? I'm not going to go into all of that, but I do think I mean, to some degree you have to, because it's like her issues with Jeffree Star and then her anti-vax and then, you know, like her allegedly having ties to maybe some not nice people in the world that look down on other kinds of people. You know, when you see all of that, I think that does hurt your business over time. Like, I think it's like people kind of like, they back up a little bit, and then they're just like, I'm done. I can't anymore. I just can't. And so I think a lot of people have really personal issues with Kat Von D, the person. Maybe not so much Kat Von D, the makeup. Now, I have to tell you what's interesting about this is my first finding of Kat Von D makeup was years and years and years ago. We were going to a friend of ours' birthday party, and I asked my friend, I said, what do you want for your birthday? And she said, you don't have to get me anything. Don't you hate when people say that? I hate when people say that, S-H-I-T, right? She goes, you don't have to get me anything. And I said, no, you need to tell me what you want, because if not, I'm going to go get you something stupid or a gift card, and I hate getting gift cards. I mean, I know I did it on my review channel, but like to my friends, I like to buy them something personal. She goes, okay. Well, if you really want to get me something, she was like, could you get me some of this Kat Von D tattoo cover-up? Because I love it. It's the best that's out there. She was like, I need it for work, blah, blah, blah. I love it, right? So I went into JCPenney's, where there was a Sephora at the time, and I got this Kat Von D cover-up, and she loved it. She was really happy with it. So I know that people have been really impressed with Kat Von D makeup in the past. Apparently, you can get it at the Marshalls now. Now, I don't know her, okay? I don't know Kat Von D. Kitty cat. Hey, kittens. Oh, I haven't done that in forever. So anyway, is that Glamorous Life channel? Is she still around anymore? Hey, kittens, if you are. Okay, anyway. Oh my God, that took me back. Woo! That took me back to the days of when I first started drama over here. Okay. But I don't know Kat Von D, okay? I don't know. We don't, listen, we go to the Chinese buffet together, okay? We don't do rallies. And I'm not talking about the fast food. I don't know her. We don't shop at the Marshalls for her makeup, okay? I don't know Kat Von D like that, okay? I don't really care if I don't think I want to know Kat Von D like that. I'm sure she's a perfectly nice gal. Apparently, she's going to put a Christian rock album out. This little light of mine, I'm going to make it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, oh, I'm going to make it shine. Okay, so let me tell you what Kat Von D, she came out and did today, okay? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Dun, dun, dun. Kat Von D, where are you at? Well, I got thumbnails, I got screenshots from my last video. Where are you at, Kat Von D? Come on. Oh my God, my phone is all just screenshots. Okay, and so she put this picture, lost my mind. She put this picture up on her Instagram right here, okay? I thought it was Dita Von Teese when I first saw it, because I love Dita Von Teese so much. Okay, she's not problematic at all. So, I mean, I don't think she is. Don't be coming in the comment section to be like, oh my God, did you not know that Dita Von Teese is a vegetarian, but one time she had a French fry that was fried in animal fat. No, I didn't know that about Dita Von Teese, and I don't care about that to do with Dita Von Teese. I love Dita Von Teese, and if she's problematic, I just want to look at her and think she's pretty, okay? I don't need to think about a whole lot deeper about all that. Well, listen, it's just too much, okay? So anyway, here's Kat Von D. She put her picture up. She said, my dearest fans, ... This is the most contrived BS I have ever seen in my entire life. If you ever come to my channel, okay, and you see a picture like this, I mean, come on, okay? My dearest fans, ... I do love the ... though. I use the ... all the time. That ... is like mic drop, okay? It's like I got something to say, or I just said something. If you didn't catch it, there's the ... So then she goes underneath here and she says, oh, where I thought I had it screenshot. Hold on a sec. Oh my God, come on. Okay. I might have to put my glasses on for this. Maybe not. She says, the Kat Von D, not to be confused with just any Kat Von D, but the Kat Von D. I'm changing my Instagram, my Twitter, and everything. I'm going to put the Peter Mon official after it. She put, this past year has been one of great change for me. As many of you know, I gave birth to my beautiful baby boy. Congratulations, Kat. Launched my vegan shoe line, and am now busy prepping to release my long-awaited album in the spring, followed by an international tour. Okay. You're putting out, I think this is her first album. Am I wrong? She's putting out an album and having a tour right away. Okay. Are people buying tickets for this tour? They don't even know what songs are on there yet. This little light of mine, I'm gonna make it shine. Oh, amazing grace, how... I'm just joking. I don't know that it's a Christian rock song. It might be other kinds of music. I'm just saying. I don't know. She says, as much as I wish I could balance all this on top of continuing my makeup line, it has become clear to me that I just can't do everything in the maximum capacity. It's hard to admit this since I've always said you can do everything and anything, but I don't think admitting one's limits is a bad thing. I don't either. I think it's completely wise. With that said, I've decided to sell my shares of the brand, turning it over to Kendo. Is that how you pronounce it, Kendo? My partners for the past 11 years. This was not an easy decision, but after careful consideration, I decided I wanted the makeup line to continue to thrive and grow because it hasn't. Okay? And here's the issue that she's not putting in here. Because she has been so damaging to her own makeup line that they have been going like this, sinking in sales, okay? So she has to step away or the line is done. It's just completely done at this point. I mean, she has a few followers because if you go underneath there in the comment sections, there's not one negative comment. I don't know who's going in there. She must have hired Jaclyn Hill's, what do you call it, comment team or whatever, because there's no negative comments underneath Kat Von D's thing. Anyway, but after careful consideration, hi. I am Peter Mon and I am your Miss Indiana. For your consideration, judges. I love a good pageant. I decided I wanted the makeup line to continue to thrive and grow and believe Kendo is primed to do just that. The transition for you, my loyal customers, will be seamless. In order to avoid any confusion with such a big change, Kat Von D Beauty will take a moment to rebrand itself, so you will start noticing the change from Kat Von D Beauty to KVD Vegan Beauty. I don't know, who'd care? I mean, why don't you just... I don't know. Anyway, I'd like to thank my beloved fans and followers who supported my vision to create a brand that stood for compassion, true artistry, and challenged modern ideals of beauty, most of which I never could relate to. I don't understand what that means. More modern ideals of beauty she doesn't relate to. I was able to create a makeup line that made outsiders like me feel like we have a place in the beauty world and gave myself and others the tools to express ourselves in our own unique way, whether it was embraced by the majority or not, and I just couldn't have done any of this without you. I think that's very nice. Lastly, thank you for understanding and respecting my choice, as it was a difficult one to make, but one I am proud of regardless, and I'm confident that the team will continue the KVD legacy. So she's stepping away. Congratulations. And there was some question as to whether or not she would continue to be involved in any way whatsoever. Underneath her, there was a comment. Somebody said, we admire you taking a step back to realign your priorities and put your family first. Does this mean we won't enjoy your signature touches on the packaging anymore? And the Kat Von D, responds and says, sadly, no, I won't be involved with the brand in any way from this point on. The last artwork I submitted for the brand was the blush and lip gloss, so everything moving forward will not be created by me in any way, which I think is interesting. Then underneath here, oh, Shay, that girl Shay, hey, she put, interesting, I'm curious if any of you would start using Kat Von D again, knowing it's run by someone else, because over the last couple years, a lot of people have stepped away from using Kat Von D because of all of her personal issues, of which I kind of referenced in this video, as on top of many other ones as well, you know? And Raw Beauty Christie retweeted it and said, I'd love to know too, if previously you decided to stop using KVD Beauty, does this change your decision? And, Samantha Ravendall put underneath here, just got the email. Y'all girls, you are up on it today. You guys are up on it. She said, just got the email from Kendo about it. I'm asking if she will still receive royalties or payment in any form. Implying that a lot of people that stepped away from supporting Kat Von D Beauty because they don't want to support Kat Von D in any way whatsoever, if she's receiving royalties for what's going forward, then no, they don't want to support her, because that's what they were talking about, putting money in somebody's pocket. So anyway, actually Smoky Glow did a really interesting video, not necessarily just about this, but she was talking about brands that we support and brands that we don't support and things like that. You should go check it out. It's very, very interesting. It's talking about Too Faced Cosmetics and why she's made the choice to kind of step away from all of that. But it's a much deeper conversation than that, and I think it's really interesting. And she goes in and talks about the whole spoons analogy, which I love that analogy anyway. So anyway, go in there and check that Smoky Glow's video out. And then somebody said underneath here, please let us know, responding to Samantha Ravendall, please let us know if she still will receive any type of payment. It is using an acronym of her name, I'm hoping she doesn't. And Samantha responded and said, confirmed by Kendo that she will not receive royalties payment in any capacity. So Kat Von D is completely done with Kat Von D Beauty. She has no part of it whatsoever anymore. It's kind of interesting to me, I will say this, that, you know, like, what is Kat Von D Beauty? Okay, you're using her name to continue to go forward. It's like those V.C. Andrews books. Oh my God. How did I just think of that? You guys know what I'm talking about? Flowers in the Attic, Heaven. Oh my God, my sweet Audrina. We read My Sweet Audrina for my book club last year. It was 2 years ago. It was so horrible. It was not what I remembered. But when I was a kid, I read all those books. Well, if you know anything about V.C. Andrews, she basically died when like the second set of books, the Heaven series came out. And like every book ever since then was inspired by like outlines that she had. What a crock of SHI took. You know, she didn't, they have put out 300 books of V.C. Andrews now. They put out a book every month, right? Anyway, it's like that. So is this Kat Von D makeup? I know somebody out there, like, that was just totally missed on, I don't know, everybody that watches this video except for one person. They're like, oh my God, that's so true. Because you read all the V.C. Andrews books. I'm speaking to you, gal. I'm speaking right to you. Anyway, it's kind of like that. Like, okay, first of all, you are buying the rights to this makeup company that in reality, everybody that knows anything about Kat Von D makeup will know that you're not part of anymore, okay? But then people really did like some of Kat Von D's makeup. So will you be keeping those things that Kat Von D had a huge part of developing? Because if you're supporting it, you're still indirectly supporting Kat Von D, I think, but with the name or whatever. Or if no money goes into her pocket, do you feel completely fine with that? I don't know. Put it in the comment section below and let me know what you think. I really would be interested in that, you know? Is it really the sentiment and the philosophy behind it that if Kat Von D isn't making any money off of it, then I'm completely fine in supporting her? Are there a lot of you out there that are sad that Kat Von D is stepping away, you know? There were tons and tons of comments underneath the Instagram thing that said that they would miss her and that, you know, they wished her the best and that they would see her on tour. So that's interesting as well, you know? I think there's both sides to be seen from this. There have been diehard fans, you know, when Kat has been criticized left and right that have stood by her side. And there are people that have just like, and said, I just can't do this anymore. So, you know, I don't know. For her, I think, and for her fans, maybe this is the best choice possible. Obviously, she thought a lot about it. I don't think that her makeup brand was going to improve anymore. I don't think it was going to ever be, you know, back in the spotlight again. I think she had done too much at that point, if that makes sense. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Would you be willing to buy her makeup again now that it's under new ownership? Would you not? And what do you think about all of this? And also let me know, you know, what you think about Jeffree Star taking away the Alien and Thirsty palette. Are you sad? Well, there's a lot of makeup that's going away. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.